Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome to the stream. My name is David Snyder, and we are playing the Invincible today. This game just came out, and I got a code from it from the publisher, so we're gonna check it out. Because, honestly, it looks really amazing. I mean, it happened before when I get codes for things. It's true. I don't always play the new releases when they are new, but if I get the codes, I will, and I should cover it in a timely fashion so you guys can know about it and see if it's for you, right? All right, thank you for the help. Ed Bobby is a no by default. Thank you. This is a very David game. I think so. Oh, this is the max. Yeah, motion blur is off by default. What is happening? Why are every settings are already perfect? No, I'm saying everything's already perfect. Background. I don't think I want background on subtitles or hints. Control hints. We'll see. I'll leave it on, I'll turn it off if it's intrusive. Comic book. What is this? Browse chapters. Oh, okay. It is a comic book, but I can read it. The Dragonfly, a small research unit of the Interplanetary Commonwealth with a crew of 6, travels the distant regions of space. After visiting many worlds and exploring numerous planets, the research mission comes to an end. However, on the way home, there's one more task waiting for the crew. Despite the risk, astrogator Novik undertakes the extraction of a rare and extremely valuable mineral himself. Novik gets the mineral, but at the cost of a broken leg and immense pain. The astrogator's incident doesn't stop the crew from happily celebrating the end of the research cycle. It was a time of creating deep bonds and feeling unstoppable. Victorious, they set course home and go for a well-deserved rest in the hibernation chambers. That's it. That's all we got so far. But hey, how are you guys? Arrogance Metal Echo. How goes it? Let's start it. Hey, I just read that. Well, I just read it, so I'm going through it faster.
Where am I? My head. Merritt? Anybody?
This is an indie team, yeah? Oh, damn, Persona 5 Strikers. Interesting.
Hello? Is anyone there? Koval? Merritt? Hey, this is Yasna. I was just with you. Now, I don't know where I am. Or how I got here. I've got a splitting headache. Does anyone hear me? Base, do you copy? Are you there? It's probably nothing serious. No damage to the suit or bone structure. Just this headache.
Melty?
Bollocks! Base? I heard you for a moment. My receiver's dead, but the transmitter... it may still be working.
I'm invincible. I guess. How's it going, Hooven? Xenoblade's English? I don't know what that means.
I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. That's enough for several hours. Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where is it? There aren't many supplies, which would suggest a quick recce. Or was it just the end of the mission?
Yeah.
Just like I thought. Nothing. I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either.
Guys, I think this is hit Japanese plot device amnesia.
Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes. Are we in Regis 3? Doesn't ring any bells. And my crew have no way to tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember... Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression? That would be bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into 2 groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there? Both groups landed in the same place.
Hello, Throw, how are you?
We took 2 landers to the surface. They usually do this. Maybe the first one broke. The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route.
It goes well.
Leading to...
Enjoying amnesia.
I was heading straight to the camp. must be somewhere near. Give me a sign! Send up a flare, the probe! Anything! Okay, I'm gonna head to the camp, but I'll be keeping an eye out for you. Landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint after all. Oh, I sound like... I need to stop doing this.
No, I'm just saying that my character has amnesia.
I'm looking for something that resembles a dog. A specific structure which does not resemble any canine.
Doesn't. It's like a mouth, no?
I'm checking another object, which also doesn't match. Oh, focus.
Oh.
Bingo! I found the dog! We have the first one. I need one more.
Oh, okay, I see it.
An object I called needle. Right. It resembles an iron needle. I report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road.
Okay, that was pretty cool. I like that you're starting like stranded, don't know where you are, and just establishing where you are by trying to look at the cartography. So what? I'm free? Bring up the... No? The book? Find a way to camp. So I should put the needle behind me, right? What is this? Ah. Oh. This looks amazing for an indie. I mean, not for an indie game. It looks amazing. Yeah, exactly. It looks beautiful. I was gonna say it looks surprisingly beautiful for an indie game, but it looks absolutely beautiful. It doesn't look indie beautiful.
Dropped equipment. I must have hit the ground pretty hard. The metal detector.
This isn't Starfield.
Won't be pleased.
This looks much better than Starfield, sir.
Detector's dead. I shouldn't just leave it like this. Broken or not.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll take it. See, that's a great point. Because, oh.
I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. Oh, I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by.
Man, that does look amazing. I love it. It's super striking.
Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon.
Yeah, look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I will get lost. No. Shall we? Shall we turn it off? Shall we turn it all off? Can we? Because it looks so beautiful that you just want to turn it off every HUD thing. Interaction hints. Interaction off screen hints. Control hints. No, but I think what I want to turn off is like navigational markers. Well, let's see. Oh yeah, it's all off. Okay. I guess it's an interaction hint. The thing on screen. I can't turn off the what's it called? The reticle. That's a screenshot. Oh, this game looks amazing. Bring it up. Oh.
Getting warmer. Got you. I found it. Look for me on your trackers.
Yeah, the biggest problem is I feel like I won't know how to interact. Okay, that's the path we want, I think. I want to check that out. There's the water.
Okay. Moving on.
Can't be Starfield, we haven't needed to load after walking 5 steps. And also graphics have some quality to them. Which isn't true for Starfield.
All right. No time to lose.
Dude, this looks insane. Yeah. I really hope you can see all the details. Even just on the visor, all the dust.
Time to go.
Yeah, so is there... See, now I don't know what button to press to climb this. I don't know if I can climb it or not. Well, I have to be able to, I think. Yeah, well, turning shit back on. No, walk, run. Huh. Why inspect? It should be R2, right? Vehicles. Hmm. Can I? Ah, okay. It is R2. But you need to look at it. This it deserves to be played no HUD, but yeah, it's more of a struggle for the David that has no idea what he's doing. Oh no! Oh no! Hmm. Okay. I think the wind is flowing in the. Oh. I hadn't seen the star. So Melty, we haven't. I guess one obvious thing we haven't mentioned is the Elden Ring DLC. Hey Shonen, how are you? Melty learning the calendar 80%. He'll get there. Doing good, doing good. Exploring a planet. Hoping to not slide off something and die. What? Hello, Cyan? Is Anna going crazy again? How's Tatooine looking? Looking great. It's not Tatooine, it's Regis 3. Did anyone read the book, by the way? Is that the way I should go? What book? The Invincible? I don't know what the book is called. I'm assuming it's the same name. No, too tall. Hi. You can make that. Oh. Always been on the list, never actually got to it. Oh, okay, so it is the same name.
Bright sun, midnight for my leg, not inviting, too heavy, hands become bright sun, night is not early, the dark woods while we're running barefoot.
Careful, game. Don't try to do everything I love and set a mood that is amazing all in the first 30 minutes. I suppose it's the English name? Yeah, I don't know. Damn. That was such a simple humming, and I love that so much. What can I get down? Red Solaris, that was a fun read. Is that, what's that originally in? Polish? Oh. I guess you can't slide off and get yourself killed. Oh, I can't go there. That looks like the path. Can I? Can I not? Can climb this? Weird. Should I keep going forward? Am I being too careful? No.
Oh well. If it catches me, so be it. This suit will hold.
Was this something I could have interacted with, but I discovered it organically? Yeah, no HUD. No HUD is definitely harder. But I don't really know where to find the path. Is there a path behind these rocks? No. Is there? Maybe. There is. Okay, yeah, this looks way less risky. Fair, fair. Look, game, I was lost in the amazing view. Wait. It's still a slide. Oh, it does. Okay. It feels more open than what the map would lead me to believe, to be honest. But it does show a path here, though. Doesn't it? Does it update? Assume you're pressing interact. I am. Alright, alright. I'll bring back the HUD. I don't see anything anyway. See, that doesn't exist. Probably need to use this first.
I could already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me?
Okay, I would not figure this out without the interaction prompts and the commands on screen.
I just need to get down from here.
See? I was right. The edge is the right way to go. Oh, vertical fall?
I can't get down this way.
No, I wasn't
Touch
right.
a rope though. But for some reason I don't have one with me.
I saw the rope somewhere. Oh no. Well, it was on the book from the start, and I didn't pick it up.
Great. A route that won't break my neck.
Is it?
I hope.
Okay. I guess we gotta keep the HUD on.
Okay. I'm at the bottom. It looks better from here. I'll be with you soon.
Oh shit.
Visibility could be better. Maybe I should wait.
Should I? This is kind of scary. Did I fuck up? Was that supposed to happen?
What happened? Where? I was heading to... Impossible. I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time. But
Oh shit, this isn't just amnesia, this is lost time. Oh, fuck. This game looks impressive. Oh.
Send Hopper closer to the camp. Find a place to land. I need to get back to Dragonfly as soon as possible. Go to the infirmary and do a full set of tests on myself.
Yeah, I don't know if you're still watching Throw, but this feels like a Throw game. Damn, look at the sunbeams. That's so good looking. Oh.
All my legs are heavy. The film is not inviting. Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Night is not that scary. I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
What?
Astrogator, sir. Crew?
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
We have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Great.
Isn't Ion
How's the activity?
the third
0, 0,
planet?
and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen, 78%. Argon, 2%. Carbon dioxide, 0. Methane, 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
No, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
The word of paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Marit, do you have the geological analysis?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right, but where do we stand in all this? Together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff.
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marit, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you two. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator!
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
Well, if I was ordered to stay, what the hell am I doing here?
Like, okay, this one sounds super interesting. Two, I couldn't help but notice the detail in the astrogator's ears, because there was heavy light on the window behind him, and the ears were translucent, which is something that happens in real life, but it's just such a minor detail that they nailed. Yeah, this seems incredible. Oh.
Goodness. Not everyone's in the field. This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there? Oh, it's just an Androbot.
There were two things.
Androbot. Androbot, follow my instructions. Androbot?
Commonwealth.
I'm reporting a robot malfunction. No response to voice commands. Cause unknown.
He was moving just when I arrived.
Oh, maybe if I... RT? Default position. I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy, but you clearly don't want to cooperate.
Huh? There's a person.
Oh, Dr. Crowther. Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor. Is everything all right?
Did you see it or did you just think you saw it? What? What did I say?
Doctor, please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions. Excuse me. Astrogator.
I've been listening to you for 2 hours.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know you. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. Have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my initial diagnosis, yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Confusions, Doctor.
Akinesia, mutism, impoverishment of mimic movements, and reaction to stimuli. These are all symptoms of stupor. But it's difficult to pinpoint the cause of the disorder. We need to quickly perform a complete set of tests and focal plate tomography of his brain. Otherwise, I won't be able to say anything more.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, Lander. You need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Krauser.
Okay, what should I do?
Please look for the mission log, which will include crucial data about the protector. We have 3 more people to find. We still need to designate a place for the landing.
Hello? Anyone else here? I found Dr. Krauter. It's not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Initial analysis of the samples revealed nickel, iron, manganese, beryllium, and titanium in the composition. We have a lot to understand what it actually is. Quick theory: a giant nickel-iron meteor splashed into the atmosphere of Regis 3, melting its surface millions of years ago. Oh wait, scratch that. The shape of structures contradicts it. Oh, I was just reading that. I was just trying to figure that out from the writing.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Note here. 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calculation.
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
Over here. And more pages? No?
Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around that's already broken.
Touché, sir. Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
All right. Now for the robots.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish a connection.
Can I help somehow?
Just look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Put the tin head back on its feet remotely. Secure Krauser. I have everything I need. Just...
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. Not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay?
Yasna? What are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
Right, the others. We've no time to lose.
Exactly. All right, you tin bastard. One more time.
Yes, now focus. What now?
Oh,
No.
Once more.
No point in going back this way.
Damn piece of junk.
what?
I found the area marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters?
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir. Huh. It looks like the rocks at the landing area. The ones drawn by Krauter.
The doctor marked a waypoint. I don't recall.
It's just a sketch. No markings.
Well, if so, we should do it. What would you call them?
These rocks are white as bones.
Bones, then. Writing that down.
Me too. One more thing, Astrogator. The bones are, well, literally almost white. Unlike the environment around them.
Yes, thank you. That's valuable information. Useful in navigating.
Should I check out the excavation site? It'll probably make me go there later, right?
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, a piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source to find some end.
And? Did he?
That I don't know, unfortunately.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
Oh.
Got someone. I'm following the signal.
The game is kind of unsettling.
Huh. There's something on the ground. It's a journal. Geological cross-section. Measurements. These are Merritt's notes. She must be somewhere close.
We must focus on both water chemistry testing and geological drilling. Layers of sedimentary clay interspersed with blackish red substance, not geological, not planetary. Millions of years old, at least. Cosmo Solidary Alliance, Interplanetary Commonwealth Headquarters, Space Division, Solar System. Dear Dr. Merritt, this is in response to the latest interplanetary conference. We would like to offer you a promotion in the future expedition Obelisk Nail 3. As an astrogator, your skills and overall performance in previous missions proved to us your readiness to take the next step in the space journey. We would be delighted to receive your response as soon as you are back from your current mission. Sincerely, General Pierchard, Commanding Officer, Space Division.
Signals coming from a castle backpack. I'm close, but I can't see her. She's here. I found her.
What's happening?
Marit! Marit! Wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Nothing. Don't do this to me, Matt. Don't. Please. Breathe. Live, damn it. Marit. Beg you.
Doctor. Yes.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
Marit. Astrogator. She's.
I know. Doctor. Yes, sir. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine.
I love the music in this game.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Do you think? Koval.
Let's not assume the worst. We'll find the doctor. Alive. Sure.
Someone's here.
Well,
Oh no.
Yes, sir. Status. Yes, sir.
He's also not moving. Koval? Don't do this to me. Ah! You're alive! Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval? Koval? His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before we get Dr. Cole on board, I want you to do something.
I'm listening.
Please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
I couldn't read that first page.
Got him.
Oh, I'm gonna carry him like this.
When you're there, Dr. Koval is
Haven't you rebooted yet? The lander's already descending. How could it be? Not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground, although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest. It's difficult to find a consistent pattern. All of this seems insane. Pure chaos. But I don't believe in coincidences. The greatest threat to humans is usually, well, humans. So I believe our crew members have fallen victim to the Alliance's actions.
I must say, in any other situation, I'd be sure of it. Invincible, however, is not in the newer system. Their other ships have never even ventured near these regions of the galaxy. At least, there's no indication.
Except for all these disturbing events.
Something doesn't add up.
See you up there. Only Gorski's left. We might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back. Shouldn't I go back for Merritt's body?
No. No, there's no need. I just regained control of the Andromos, so please, leave it to me. You did everything you could for a doctor. Now, Dr. Gorski needs your help.
I wanna try doing it. Yeah, I mean, you try to stay blind to a game as much as you can. If you know you're going to play it. But the game really is more unsettling than I expected, way more. I'm really loving this.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Okay, kid. You should, Melty, you should. You ever finished Kaiju
I'm
Wars?
still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. You don't need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
Well, Thro didn't reply to me, so I hope it's because he liked what he was seeing and just stepped out. You want to trial and error for the hard difficulty? Yeah, it did seem pretty hard. But yeah, so some people have gotten the planet. That looks like a really insane planet, from what I remember. So I guess the answer to what you asked is there is no main event, but
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
the game is doing what I always said Genshin should do, which is keep the stuff in the game, but just remove the temporary rewards.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Yeah. Event meds are just for her. Dude, I had by the way, I was super happy in getting Woho in 20 pulls. That was kinda crazy. I mean less than 20, but I did 20.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
But she probably should have the healer set. But I have a wind set that is perfect for her, which
I've got Gorski's signal.
I thought was kind of crap.
It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what. Weird.
Huh?
Dr. Gorski hardly ever parted with it.
With what? Ah, you're talking about the teleprobe.
Yes.
I located the probe. It's lying on the ground, inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. He's trying to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Yeah, that's exactly what I have. So, obviously, first two are HP and attack, right? Then the chest piece is outgoing healing, and the boots are speed. Tell me that's not... Tell me that's not great for her.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Go ahead.
Slide records.
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis extrema remedia.
Let's take a look. A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day the comms failed.
I'm sorry, what's CRR? Ah, okay.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
I don't remember the rope cycle on her, but I think at least one of them was HP, obviously. So she needs survivability.
12 hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking.
These P skills are healing, so it's all around good. Yeah.
Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal. It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, A shadow?
Shadow.
Another sandstorm, I guess.
Alright, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
If it's useful, then okay.
You don't like machines, yes, sir?
I don't like being followed.
1 second. That's odd. There's no date with the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right, I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Please enter Luna. L-U-N-A.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Time to go. This will make me go into dark places, isn't it? I did like the solitude.
Yes, no? Everything's all right?
Yes,
As soon as you find something,
I'll report it. No worries, sir. I don't see these metal structures anywhere. The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
no crossroads, branches.
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
I did see them up there, I was just trying to go there. It's like a rail system. What?
There's so much of it. I guess this is the fourth point, where the massive structure was mentioned. Our flag should be at the top.
The fuck? I want to go there? Jeez.
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
You can count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
He says the Invincible is not on the system, but the game is called the Invincible for a reason, right?
Hey, Luna.
Yeah, I think the Solitude is better than the Probe with me.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Not yet.
Three, two, one.
The land is departing.
Yes, you're on the way.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
So, when you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send them out the right away.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
Well, yes. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you know.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the program.
Structures branch underground. G checks the right branch. Massive vertical exhibit that protrudes above the surface. Water tank, underground structures. Biggest one yet. Inside hill. 150 meters. Flagged. Visible from point 4. Azimuth. Wait, what? I'm lost. Running at the right place? What is that?
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose a probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course, I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It will guide you along the defined path. The calculation will only take a minute.
Should I wait? Ah, it's already back.
Hi, Luna. Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. It can fly for this long.
Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators. The only question is when.
This looks safe to you?
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us, but not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Well, have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
Well, if we assume that they'll surpass us, things will get complicated. Because in order to program a brain with computing power equal to that of a human, you need a brain with computing power higher than that of a human. Ergo, a man cannot make a machine smarter than a man.
Then who else would design it?
The self-learning algorithms, some spontaneous process, or pure chaos. Something inhuman, that's for sure. Shh, Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, he must be a long way from here.
Man. Sometimes I feel like walking simulators have a bad rap, and this is a perfect example of an amazing walking simulator, at least so far. It can go off rails, obviously. Look, this coffee that I just drank is almost 2 hours old. Because I've been so riveted What was the walking sim that you hated? Dear Esther.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
Me and Tro and everyone with taste. Need to get a run back on that one. To be fair, Dear Esther isn't that great of a walking sim, I agree with you. It's awful. It's just awful. There's just nothing interesting about it. Like every other type of game, it just needs to be done well. This, to me, feels incredibly interesting. Favorite part was the guy who was so bored preparing the fish he made up a fish kingdom and just guillotined himself.
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
That wasn't the arrester.
Because I am tired, Astrogator.
Was that the arrester? Cause... Oh boy. I'm thinking Edith Finch for that. Yeah. Although, Edith Finch is incredible. I love that game. No, there's nothing to remember about Dear Esther.
Are you here somewhere?
That's why you're remembering things from other games. I love Edith Finch. Was Esther the one with the drunk driver, and then they talk about the 1700s shepherd? I just told you there's nothing to remember about it, so who knows? It's an island with sea and a cabin.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep the distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock.
Yeah, I think Edith Finch is actually my favorite. I did like exploring Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, but then I felt like it kind of fell apart a little. Death Stranding. I wouldn't call that a walking simulator. Gone Home I thought was a bit boring too.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly. Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue the search. We have to find him.
Gone Home gets worse as time goes on, the more I think about it. Yeah, I think so too.
You may lose another crew member.
If you think so, turn back now.
No, I won't. I can't leave him. It's just... I'm concerned.
It's understandable. Only a fool wouldn't have concerns.
I haven't played Firewatch. Let me see. Best walking simulators. Am I forgetting something? Oh, the Stanley Parable was really fun. Stanley Parable 2, because each loop is like 10 minutes long. Yeah, so Edith Finch, Firewatch, Gone Home, Stanley Parable, Dear Esther, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture.
Traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
What?
It's an interesting thought, but quite disturbing.
Actually, they do include Death Stranding in this list. Tacoma, Soma, I haven't played those. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I played that, didn't I? The Unfinished Swan is fun. Yeah, I thought Rapture was... Well, they include Journey in this. If Journey is a walking simulator, well, it's the best one. No, I haven't played The Vanishing of Ethan Carter.
I have a feeling we're in the dark. We have to find a way.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not quite what I meant. But yeah,
What?
I probably should.
Yeah, there's also either one. Or ether, whatever.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
But yeah, I thought Rapture was looked incredibly interesting and very striking, but never or took too long to realize its vision or something that I ended up losing interest. Oh boy. But I'm having a blast with this one. Yeah, Tacoma and Soma are on the list.
Roger that.
Okay. But Soma is a horror game, right?
Copy. Entering final. Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
It was no offense. Randy wasn't too hard on
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect you to play a horror game. So... Kind of weird you're telling me you like the only one that's a horror game. That I thought was a horror game.
The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Okay. Ah, yeah. So, not something like Among the Sleep.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew, Doctor.
Right. I'm inside.
And? How is it?
It was the horror vibe, the more it gets sci-fi or science fiction. Or... Like, Among the Sleep, I thought was... it's basically a horror... it's a horror walking sim. But the more you play, the more you realize that there's nothing supernatural. And, although you are in danger. Like, you can get a game over.
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Right. But then we can't afford another mistake. We're taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. He barely escapes alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us, but I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble. It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
It better be that way. We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a law. But there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation. If the continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew, the provisions of the Prince Hominy law apply. First and foremost, the safety of people is what matters.
The situation is bad, Astrogator. Though it wasn't much better at the beginning of the mission. Whoever sent us here didn't care about our safety at all.
Enough! Please don't put me in an even more difficult position. Rejecting a new mission and questioning the validity of the current one are two different issues. And you're one step away from disciplinary action, Doctor.
Copy that. Over and out.
I can say whatever I want here, because I already said it, because it's the past. I wonder if I could have come back here at the start of the game.
you admire a beautiful view, an hour seems like a minute. But a minute on a hot stove will seem longer than an hour.
Does Witches 3 feel like a hot stove?
Sometimes. Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
This really is an impressive game. We're very close to the sun. Towards the cave.
I heard that the difference between past, present, and future is nothing but a persistent illusion.
That's a quote, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure why it came to mind.
It does feel like a very hot, arid planet, but yeah, it does feel like we kind of need at least like those visor protections. But this is clearly that type of science fiction
In sight.
inspired by the past, or that's not what I want to say. It's the future written in the past, so it looks retro-futuristic. The dude wrote the books in the 60s? Yeah, exactly. I was trying to say that sometimes the words are hard.
This is where they searched the ocean's biosynthesis.
Oh, where they call that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking the shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Copy that. Heading east.
But yeah, the music in this game is amazing. I'm having a really good time, and I think the music is a big contributing factor here as well. Enjoy a little retrofuturism. Recently watched Severance. That was a fun one. Movie? Game? TV series. Obviously nothing. I'm not none of the options. What's it about?
Yasna, focus.
Oh really?
Now.
Which Pawnee government employee? Okay. But it's a comedy? Severance? Scooby, that's a secret in NDA. They split your brain with an outside you and a work you. Okay.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
I guess Saniv is into that. Not much of a comedy. Okay. Maybe I'll check it out. At least a trailer. Yeah, I never watched Westworld. I haven't done anything TV show wise in a long time.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
Many games?
What is this?
Yeah.
Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
Wait, these are metal? I recommend season 1 of both Westworld and Severance. Severance season 2 hasn't come out yet, but I can say the Westworld subsequent seasons aren't good. Yeah, but I do not have the ability to quit.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness.
What the fuck? Yeah, I don't disagree with you. But the only show I ever managed to quit is Arrow. Well, all the CW DC shows. But it was one single action. Or inaction. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I did do that for American Horror Story. That's fair.
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no.
Like, I watched Lost all the way to the end. That should tell you how hard it is for me to quit watching something. Need to get a setup where I can watch TV while I play something like Honkai. Yeah. 2 monitors is life. 2 TVs, whatever.
going on, sir? Astrogator?
Dr. Yasna, I tried to resuscitate him.
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Krauser,
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
hypothalamic shock. He bled out during the flight.
I still don't understand. He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered Hopper.
You said I didn't have to worry.
Come back for the doctor. I'm aware that I'm fully responsible for his death.
Some people like Lost, though. I can't think of any people who said they enjoyed something like True Detective seasons 2 or 3. I didn't enjoy season 1, so sure. I think what you thought was the payoff for Lost is better than what the writers came up with. It's not just the payoff, man. All of the show is worse. Is awful. For me. Like, sure, it starts with some interesting mysteries, but by season 3, I was already done, and I watched all of it.
Guess I know where Gorski was going. I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since you left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet?
I wasn't... I was out, but I needed to know.
Going down after him.
Like...
Tell me one thing, sir. What did you do with Crowter's body?
I placed it in the cryo chamber.
Are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes. Considering that as a possibility. What do you do? Should we look into their heads?
The more we learn, the better chance we have to help Koval. Let's use a tapper. Dr. Crowther himself. One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
He held on tight for that polar bear explanation. I just couldn't stomach that I lost all that time to never know. So, like, it's the sunken cost fallacy, right? I needed to make it. And the more in I got, like, the worse it felt to quit, but the more I was like, please. Like, every time we got, like, episodes, like, the first episodes of the show, it's interesting that we have flashbacks, right? For me, as everyone started having flashbacks again, and then a third time, they started being so irrelevant to everything. That, like, every time something was, like, I was watching something happen in the island, and every time the flashback came on, I was like, ugh! Just move on, just tell me the thing, and stop with the shitty flashbacks. I'm glad you shared this story. It lost watchers anonymous, David. It was brave of you. I've shared it before.
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can we go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you swing?
No good. I can't reach anything.
Any other ideas?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm
Can I
thinking,
grab the probe?
if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything,
If we don't know that, yes. We could keep going even with injuries.
all right, so do you have another idea? Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time itself?
There is a certain possibility.
Grab the probe.
But maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening.
Can you see the probe?
Yeah. I can fall slower at least.
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you can grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
All right, let's give it a try.
I don't think it's riskier.
You must guide me.
1 meter forward. I can't reach it. A bit closer, please. You could say so. I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Cool. My ex-roommate made me watch Lost because he loved it. Don't know I loved it though. So it was more about the journey and less about destination. Yeah, but even the journey is shit. I was hating the journey. I don't hate Lost because of the ending.
At our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communication blew up shortly before he got here.
This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
That's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city. No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Left or right? Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, none. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms. But I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor? Lost himself? Gorski? He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground.
I think he must have discovered something. And since he suffers from excessive ambition, he's capable of stupid acts in the name of a breakthrough.
Well, anyways, that sounds more like him. We must trace his steps, Doctor.
The height of the entire complex is over 100 meters, even 150.
And all made of this metal.
To a significant degree.
Have you chosen where to go?
I'm still wondering.
There's no time to hesitate, Doctor. We need to take decisive action.
If something were to live here,
Yes?
it would have to be very small. Like insects. On the other hand, there's no flora around to support such organisms.
Huh? No, that looks like the path I want to take.
All right, I'll try to walk this kind of bridge. Huh?
That's what goes on.
And at worst?
Just finishing it up. They'll be prepared for the activity.
If I remember correctly, there is a risk of methane poisoning.
That's right. I need to double check on it so I can see what's going to trouble. Maybe after a few minutes. Find cause of life.
Let's hope so. These constructions don't have a clear division into functions. They're huge, complicated, and uniform at the same time.
I'm aware of that test. Let's go on first inspection.
It's hard for me to imagine that any biological forms could survive here. The interiors of these structures are filled to the brim with wires and rods. So maybe this metal builds up somehow, by itself. Yes, right. It's a bit like Pando.
No idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest.
That does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
It is what it looks like.
How's the terrain? Those structures, are they still everywhere?
Yep, wherever I look, there's metal.
This looks very unsafe. Is solid enough? No.
What's going on?
Just a sec. I need to get out.
That's not a suit rupture right there.
Again.
Will it take the thickness of the structures?
Okay. I can see a safe route on the detector. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but the oceanic forms here are similar to those on Earth. So there should be similarities on land as well.
Similarities?
Life, Astrogator. I still think there should be life on the surface of Regis 3. One careless move.
Please be careful.
I'm trying. Out of the frying pan.
Doctor, I found something after all.
From Gorski.
It's hard to tell. The errors in the transmission header. I bet the plate, so we'll find out.
Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in.
No doubt. It's him. Now let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording.
Doctor, no confirmation again. I report, I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that a thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. Altogether similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans. A race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ash to a chip, glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings.
Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man. Nor for any humanoids.
Then, who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
By the way, you were right, Doctor. Gorski did lose himself in this discovery, in spite of everything.
Alright. Let's take a quick break. I want to keep going, but I need a break. So, I won't be long, I'll be right back. Alright. We good? We back? Ready to find stuff out? Just a sec. Let's go.
I can see the relay up close. Looks broken. Such damage could be caused by a local meteorological phenomenon. A severe thunderstorm with litho and electrometeors.
So, the weather is to blame for all of this.
Well, I can't think of a better explanation at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think you can sabotage it like this. Yeah, you don't want to say anything about the abandoned tanks?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
There are more traces, this time handprints, and a drop detector.
Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You heard me right. As if he fell and then crawled on all fours.
Bloodstains?
No. Luckily, nothing like that.
Thank you. These textures are not as good, but I can forgive all of it now.
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
More of the same stuff. Gorski's things. More traces. Fine. Actions devoid of logic.
Back in the camp, you reported Marritt's abandoned things.
A backpack and a journal, yes. This scene looks disturbingly similar.
Ouch.
Ouch!
Oh. Those sinkholes again.
I forgot about it.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was trying to avoid the dangerous descent. Huh?
Finally! I have his position. Not yet. Gorski, are you here? It's me, Yasna.
Still nothing.
Yeah. Almost there. Oh, there he is. I see him. Got him. He's not moving. Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed. He's alive, but barely. No reaction. He seems unconscious. Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out. The probe's already looking for a man.
Okay. Let me just... I'm pulling him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well? Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
There's an open area nearby. You have to cross it there.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You need a spare. The protocol doesn't provide immediate soothing salve.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Nick, I like balance. If you're afraid, the doctor won't count.
The membrane looks intact. Hold on, Gorski. It's nothing, Astrogator. Some static on the line.
What is that?
Are you out to the earth already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter, I should start receiving Gorski's signal.
that?
No, my oxygen.
Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS.